Osiris is one of the greatest and most revered gods in the pantheon of ancient Egypt. He personified the idea of resurrection, eternal life, justice, and the cyclical nature of being. His cult intertwines religious, mythological, cosmological, and moral ideas that became central to the worldview of the ancient Egyptians. The image of Osiris had a profound effect on religion, rituals, and ideas about the afterlife. According to myths, Osiris was the first ruler of Egypt, who taught people agriculture, laws, ritual justice, and civilization in general. His reign was the golden age of peace and harmony. Isis helped her husband in everything, and the people revered Osiris as a kind and wise king. However, his brother Seth, jealous of the glory and power of Osiris, decided to destroy him. He lured Osiris to a feast, preparing a sarcophagus exactly in size. When Osiris lay in the coffin, Seth locked it and threw it into the Nile. This was the beginning of a dramatic cycle that would culminate in the resurrection of Osiris. The myth of the death and resurrection of Osiris. The body of Osiris washed to the shores of Byblos, where it hid in a tree, which later became part of the palace of the local king. Isis, in deep grief, went in search of her husband. She found the coffin and returned the body of Osiris to Egypt. However, Seth again attacked, dismembered the body of Osiris, and scattered parts throughout the country. Cult of Osiris. The cult of Osiris was one of the most widespread in ancient Egypt. His main temple was in the city of Abydos, which was considered a sacred burial place. Every year there were celebrations in his honor, including dramatic performances that recreated the death and resurrection of Osiris. The rites of Osiris became the basis of the Egyptian mortuary tradition. Pharaohs and wealthy people sought to be buried so as to repeat the path of Osiris. The texts of the pyramids, the Book of the Dead, and other mortuary literary monuments often turned to Osiris with a request to take a soul to the Duat. In cities and villages throughout Egypt, there were temples dedicated to Osiris, and his icon was considered a powerful protection for the dead. In some regions,